Hello, Gemini. This is your reading for the week of March 30th, or when you hear it and it resonates. And of course, it won't be for every Gemini. Gemini, the first thing that I see for you is a blue sapphire stone. And when I look up the blue sapphire, it's the clear blue sapphire that I'm seeing. And one of the things that strikes me as I'm reading from the gemology site is it has a serene and wise energy that encourages us to cherish truth and live with integrity. It helps us to work through our thoughts and emotions. And this is super important for you, Gemini, because your mind is often so busy that your thoughts can actually take you out of your emotions. Your thoughts can trigger emotions that are negative, troublesome, create problems for you in your own mind, when in fact, that's not necessarily a fact. You can have a lot of cognitive distortions based around a thought that creates an emotion like that, and then it turns into this blanket statement of a truth that is not a truth, that is not a fact. It's a perception, but you're acting on that perception as though it's fact. What you're being told is, can you slow down a little bit? Can you embrace some of that clear blue sapphire energy and really hold that to your heart in a way where you can really pull that thought energy down into your heart and use that as your reference point? Because if you don't, what the tendency can be is to, when you run into conflict of some kind, is to blame yourself for it, to take it all on you and to blame yourself. But the irony of that is, if you're going to blame yourself for it, it's often a way of avoiding deeper emotions. You can just say, okay, it's my fault. That's it. I'm done. Whatever. It doesn't give you a chance to really go inward and say, why am I blaming myself? What's underneath that blame? Is there a sense underneath that of inadequacy that I never understood was there? And therefore, I'll just blame myself right off the cuff and then nobody else gets to do it. And I don't need to look at the vulnerability underneath that self-blame, okay? It's also one of the things that can lead us, if we're going to blame ourselves and it gets too uncomfortable, then what we'll do is often we'll push the blame onto somebody else. And whether they deserve it or not is not the issue. The issue is if you're doing it without really checking in with yourself, slowing your mind down long enough to be able to look at that, you're losing the opportunity to grow from the experience. And Gemini, the thing is, you've got so much wonderful energy. It's so creative. It's so capable of tuning into deeper energies, the intuition, the psychic stuff, psychic phenomena, psychic abilities, working with energy in a way that is really, really specific and really deliberate. When you don't allow yourself to heal whatever is underneath any self-blame, not only does it create chaos, or not only can it create chaos and conflict and just a distorted lens in your relationships, it also doesn't allow you to really fully embrace the beauty of this energy that you have, the ability to communicate, the ability to connect, the ability to really apply your inner wisdom to your life and to the world around you, the artistic ability to bring this forth in writing, in any art form, writing, music, lyrics. It's all there for you. It's all there for you. So please take this blue sapphire with you and experiment. And when you find yourself going, no, I can't, can you slow it down? Can you in that moment say, you know what, I'm going to try it differently this time. I'm going to try doing it differently. What we really want is for you to be able to experience a sense of self-love, a sense of gratitude for the life that you have, but not just the life that you have, but for the life that you're growing into and the faith that you're growing into and the space within you to live from that place of fulfillment without anxiety, blame, shame. This is where you're being offered. This is where you look at your life and say, what takes me out of that? space of self-love and peace and quiet and feeling like I have the full human right to do and be. What takes you out of that? Where are you losing your energy? Where are you being guided into the old way, the blame, the shame, the recriminations, the chaos? Where is drama taking over from wisdom? Okay? Use your breath. Use your intuition. Slow your breath down. Be grateful for the experience rather than trying to force an unpleasant experience away from you. Use it, my loves, because this is where you connect with your sapphire. I actually think this is a really, really great moment for you. Because when you can do this, when you can start, this is really all about internal boundaries. And when you start being able to lovingly own your heart with all of its feelings and surround it with love and be grateful for your experience, this is where you really get to expand and to start living from that place of deep, genuine gratitude with a kind of cosmic wisdom that you've got. Gemini, you've got it. Let yourself follow what takes you into that place, and you will find that you have much more in life on every level than you've ever imagined possible. I'm going to leave you with that, my great creators. Take care.